The friend guide asked me, "Now, UD, now do you see why people consider Dark Souls 2 to be the dark horse of the bunch? Why they think this isn't as good as Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3? To be honest, no. At least not yet. I don't see why this game's considered the dark horse or the worst of the trilogy. So the most common complaints I hear cited are the very fast equipment degradation and your health bar shrinking with every death. But really? That's a problem? These games are designed to be an obtuse set of dance moves that you have to learn by brute force so that you can feel like you accomplished something with your otherwise worthless life. And that's exactly the kind of thing you'd expect From Software to do. So why would those two elements annoy people and all the stuff of Dark Souls and Demon Souls wouldn't annoy people? It doesn't seem consistent to me. In Demon Souls, if you die once, boom, you lost half your health bar. And now you don't get it back until you beat a boss or consume some kind of item. I forget what. There was some kind of item you could consume to restore your physical body. But aside from maybe one or two persnickety reviewers, I never heard anybody call that BS. In Dark Souls 1, you fall into a basement and have a frog cough on you, and now your health bar is permanently halved until you get a curse removal item. I've only heard one person complain about that being BS. So, why would people not be upset at those things, but then be upset at, oh, your health bar gets smaller with each death, and oh, equipment degradation is way faster? I thought, BS like that is the reason why people play these games. I'm very confused. Wait, so it's stamina recovery. Oh, is my face red twice over? I thought I was stupid for not noticing the poison recovery item in my inventory last video, but it turns out... Do I even have one? I might not even have one. I thought I did, but no, this herb just restores stamina. Okay, well, I feel stupid now, but I feel slightly less stupid in retrospect. Does that make any sense? I don't think it does, but who cares? Who's keeping track? I'm certainly not. I don't even know what it means to keep track. So the friend guide said that I should more thoroughly explore the top of these favela buildings. Am I saying that right? It's like the really shitty housing developments in Brazil. Favela? I need to let my HP recharge anyway, so I'm going to Google this. Figure out what that was. Oh, shit. It's really dangerous going to your phone. You might have a web browser tab open to Danbaru, and you just get, like, distracted for hours. Ooh. Naked Onimuchans. No, it's favela. That's it. Ah! I've become 6.2% more proficient in murdering you. And an equivalent amount less proficient in murdering you. Yep, see? A headshot did not do stagger, so that means it's just the damage that does the stagger. Unless he had just been staggered, so he was ineligible to be staggered again. I don't know. These games have, like, endlessly complex systems that you could spend an eternity studying. Over specifically, like, way more time than any rational person would spend. Yeah, so he definitely was eligible to get staggered. I see. So yeah, so headshots don't automatically stagger, it's just the damage. That's quite alright by me. Still a way to make my arrows go further than they otherwise would. How did I miss this? Oh, God. I missed this. There's a bell here with a switch. And I walked right past it. Jesus Christ. This shit must be frustrating as hell to watch, because you guys know it's there. But, like, in defense, I mean, it's brown and the background is brown. It kind of blends into its surroundings. I bet there's quite a few people who missed that on their first time up here. Does that cause the ship to come closer? Oh my. St. Elmo's fire. Erasmus of Formier. That's exactly what it does. I just summoned a ghost ship. Well, that's delightful and all. And I can see those unholy, baleful lights in the cages. Am I gonna... Do I have to fight ghosts now? Because I'm not equipped for that. If the rules are the same as the last game. Well, even if I get my nads chopped off, it doesn't matter because I don't have nads. Ow. You are in the most useless hiding spot. You're, like, visible from 10,000 miles away. And you, I expect now. That must be a fist weapon. Malformed claws? Yeah. Out of curiosity, let's just see what it scales on. Claws? Claws that scale on strength. That's a no. I really would have thought that would have scaled on dexterity. But, whatever. I shouldn't claim to know how anything works. That's right, I met you once before, forgot about it. I'll just swing around my sharp stick until you stop moving. I've been told that's how sexual intercourse works, too. Oh, damn. Well, at least I got the boat to move. Come on and get on the boat. Come on and get on the boat. Fish, fish. You know, the Vikings were renowned sailors. So am I incorrect to think that you guys are Vikings? Because that's kind of what you're acting like. I mean, you've got the ridiculous, historically inaccurate horned helmets. That's okay. The Japanese know more about Western history than I know about Japanese history. Yesterday I said hello to Mr. Tokugawa and he was not pleased with my presence. You are very large. Are you like one of the Tortoise Knights? Yeah, you are. You're like a Tortoise Knight, just in a different kit. You're like mummy armor. But you kind of have the same moves. And the same considerable kill ability. Is that a word? Kill ability? Like if you're killable, then the ability to be killable would be killability, right? Aw. Hoist the mast! Turn the anchor! Mizzen crust the dander fiends! Would any undead souls like to come pounce on me? That is very weird. That's like the weapon racks you find in Diablo games, where you can quite plainly see like a sword or an axe or a shield there, and then when you actually try to loot it, the shit that you get out of it is none of the above, and you got like, oh, here's a robe. Ready for a trap? Oh. That's not even a real chest, is it? Can't open this one either. Well, I'll be darned. Yeah, this is one of those fake chests. A chest of lies as opposed to a chest of drawers. Well, finally. I spent almost 3 videos here, and now I've got this fog wall to go through. That took a while. That is like the exact model of my... almost the exact model of my halberd. And yet I can't pick it up and use it as a halberd. Oh, craziness. Boss time? The Flexile Sentry. You're two dudes in one body. Whoa. That's pretty messed up. It's like you're constantly in a three-legged race with two legs. So you're going to be another melee warrior similar to the Dragon Rider, right? Which means I just have to learn how and when you swing, and then this battle will be trivially easy. I do not know if the halberd is the best weapon for this. Oh, attempt number 1, by the way. Should be playing. This is the first time I've ever set foot in here. Also, there's no... Is there music? Because if there is, it's very soft. I can't hear it over the splash, splash, splash of my feet. I learned from Ornstein and Smothe that pillars are your best friend during a boss fight. Dodge rolling is really good too. Getting hit in the face is less beneficial. Now just run away for a minute while my health grows back. Oh yeah, there is music, but it's very low key compared to how noisy the water is. You know, I don't know how difficult this is going to be in the long run. Maybe he's going to pull something out of his head, or pull a new trick out of his hat once we get down to 50% HP. But so far, the bosses of this game have not been super impressive. I mean, visually speaking, the first boss, the last giant, was the most impressive. But that's not saying much. That was too soon to use an Estus. Oh well. Is the water rising? Oh, yeah, the water's rising. I'm moving more slowly. Okay. So this actually complicates the battle, and if I take too long, I'm going to get my ass kicked. I'll probably just end up drowning. Which means I've been too conservative and too cautious, and I'm probably not going to have time to finish this fight. Oh, yep. Alright, so I really got to get in and slash the shit out of this guy. The halberd might not be the way to do that. My bloodstain's up here? That's weird. Why would it be up here? With every other boss that I've fought, it's been down in the boss room. What? That's very strange. Attempt number 2. Once again, like with every other enemy that has a big weapon radius, the secret is to get in close and stay there, and start circle strafing around the dude. And then you can just slash the shit out of him and not even care. Attempt number 2. That was not that hard. Yeah, the enemies with these very large attack radiuses are actually pretty trivial to take down if you can get in close. Is this ship gonna keep sinking? Hope I didn't leave anything in there. Okay, okay. This has to be a real chest, yeah? Pyromancy. Pyromancy. I know I don't need stats to use pyromancy, so maybe that would be of benefit to me. Who knows? I could try it. It won't hurt anything. Oh, I actually do get to ride on the ship. This is going to take me off to a new land, isn't it? And hopefully dump me at a bonfire immediately so I can warp back to Majula. That looks kind of PS1 era fake, to be honest. It doesn't look like a real ship. It looks like a toy ship floating out of a Lego dock. Is this still No Man's Wharf? I'm not seeing a new location placard. Dum. Wah, 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 wah. Nope, nothing. Okay. Friendly? Enemies? You're almost certainly enemies. Oh, that's going to be a warp back to Majula, isn't it? Hey, are you friend, enemy? You're not talking to me, you're not doing anything? Alright, well, if you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Goodbye, my pirate buddies. I'm sure we'll meet again. And if you dare raise a hand to me, I will slash it off and feed it to you. This elevator's going to take me back to Majula, pretty much certainly, right? Does this look familiar? It kind of doesn't. Don't get trapped in here, please. No? Okay. I don't remember jail cells. That's great and all, but... yeah, I guess every time I get a life gem, I should equip it, so I don't use my Estus unnecessarily. The Lost Bastille. That's a French word, isn't it? Bastille. Am I pronouncing that right? Bastille? Well, I can Google that too. And God knows I'm gonna. Yes, that was correct. Bastille. Like a metallic sheep. Bastille. This reminds me of... what was it? World 3 in Demon's Souls? You spend hours walking around a forbidden prison. I would look up the Flexile Sentry Soul. Oh, thank God. But, yeah, I didn't see a bonfire. Now I see a bonfire, so I'm going to look it up. Badoosh. Minor victory. Let's go home for now. And see if I can't purchase myself more powerful. Okay, so it turns out I have to hang on to this soul and not just eat it immediately. Because there's one of 2 swords that I could turn it into, which would actually work really well with a dex build. So I should not use that for money souls. I have a bunch of other items to use for money souls, though. And do that. Purchase some more power into myself. Shoot! Don't attack the nice level lady. Jeez. I have a good amount of agility now. Certainly nowhere near as good as what I'll get in the long run, but pretty decent if I do say. I mean, my dodge roll was adequate to deal with that boss, so, yeah, it could be worse. I've only got 4 stats that I'm dumping into, and if I can just keep pounding up my soul level as high as I want, and not suffer any ill effect from it until I get to New Game Plus, then who cares? Soul level up. Now, should I be examining this area more, or should I try to work my way through Soldier's Rest again? I don't know. I'll keep going here through momentum. Whoa. What a pretty desolate area. Those were 2 separate adjectives, not an adverb and an adjective. Those are just barrels. Almost kind of look like an Enderman from Minecraft. Is that an archer I see? He's got a massive crossbow. This keeps happening. I encounter a new enemy for the first time and it goes off into the drink. Ow. Okay, who's shooting at me? From the battlements over there, yeah? Don't hide behind the rooking. I will shoot the crap out of you. move around a lot, so headshots are difficult to get. Also, your arrows do that tracking through air thing, which is totally unreasonable. Why are you allowed to have homing projectiles? It doesn't make sense. Could fall down here, couldn't I? But no promise that I could get back up. I see some other monstrosities down there, probably just dogs. There's some heavy armor moving around, I think. Clank, clank, clank. If I descend that ladder, I'll get ganked for sure. Yeah, the armor sound's coming from right around here. Are you gonna come up the ladder? I don't see anything down there. Alright, well, I can get back up, but I gotta get a good lay of the land. Or it's just gonna be murder most foul. Oh, be quiet, phone. You can't get up here, right? Do I just hear the dogs growling? Because I definitely hear some armor clanking around. I'm supposed to get up to those battlements at some point and fall down to get that item, I guess. Alright, well. Oh, is it just you? An archer? Oh, shiz. I just destroyed that whole platform. That was not kind. Real great sword. From a dog's corpse. By the standards of these games, I should have gotten completely overwhelmed by the dogs just now. Oh, emergent comedy. This isn't fair. I should be dead right now. Okay, so it's these dudes' armor clanking around is what I hear. I could break down this platform. Or, oh, I guess you were the one who dropped the great sword. Okay. That was pretty obvious. Dark in here, though. Enemy sitting in here. Here's somebody fiddling with what sounds like a ring of keys. I don't know who you are, don't know what you want, but you're looking hostile, so it's time to die. I'm really lucky that hitting that just now didn't light on fire and kill me. You guys are not at all... Okay. I was about to say you weren't threatening, and then I got my face cut off. With a fist of the flaming north, or something like that. Speaking of which, I should try to light something with the butterfly. I see. I can disable the torch now, right? How do I do that again? Shit. I see. Just de-equip it from your hand. Okay. So the butterfly, when it says autonomously light a torch, that's really confusing description. What it means is it's basically like a match or a lighter. It lets me just light a torch wherever I am. That's what the butterfly is. What's locked? Why even go on living? Just give up now and succumb to despair. I have no idea what my objective here is. Just gonna wander around until I smash face first into a boss. I see a bonfire. Come on, dogs. Come gnaw my ankles off if you dare. Come on. You realize how many times I died to dogs in tunnels in Demon Souls? You guys are not holding up to your lineage. That'd be like if the... That'd be like if the progeny of Paul Bunyan was really shitty at lumberjacking. Okay, yep, time to run. That should have hit me by all accounts, right? Come on, Tortoise Knight. If you hit me, you'll kill me probably, but likewise. Ah. One day I hope to meet Estes, whoever she is. That tower in the distance. What is it trying to say to me with its presence? I can see, like, a giant hole in the side? Huh, like a decorative window? I've not seen such intricate architecture outside of France. What if I can trick you two into hitting these gunpowder barrels? Maybe just arrow you to death. Oh, yeah. That reminds me, I should actually equip and try the pyromancy that I got. As soon as I put your shit down. There we go. I don't mind taking a hit on the head. There's not much left in there anyway. It's not like my head is my most valuable limb. Anyway, let us try the pyromancy. If I even can, I might not be eligible to equip it. So you have to get... Yeah, pyromancy flame. This is basically the wand for pyromancies. And then you have to attune it, right? Is that done at the bonfire? Yeah, so I gotta find my way to that bonfire so I can actually attune this. It's just a bottomless pit, right? I can't actually go anywhere useful down there. Nope, yep, nope. I don't even know if I have a single attunement slot. If I don't have a single attunement slot, then that would mean I couldn't use pyromancies. But the whole idea of pyromancies is they're supposed to work with any build, right? Could I step back up here? It doesn't look like it. Oh, actually I could, couldn't I? Okay. Well, let's teach these guys what for. Careful around the gunpowder barrels, sir. I wouldn't want to have to kick your ass. Oh. That's what the Fragrant Branch of Yore does? It makes these stupid statues disappear? Well, I'm not going to spend one here. It's basically a key is what that is. Let's get the item description again. Let's see. Oh, that's what it was talking about. So these statues, they're petrified people. But in a game mechanic sense, it's effectively a key that I can spend on a locked door. And if I have a finite amount of them, then I've got to be cautious with how I spend. I don't know why I'm choosing this route as opposed to just walking in the front door. Oh, that's good. I see what looks like a friendly soul down there. Please don't murder me just for showing up. Hey, aren't you that person I met in the prior area?
That might be you.
Yeah.
You haven't changed a bit, have you?
Not a bit. All the same atoms comprise my body.
The more I am here, the more madness I discover. A wretched place indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation?
No robust mesh protection. Antiquated key. Does that open the doors I've seen closed? Over there? Maybe it just opens this door. And he's gonna throw a fireball at me. I see. So I've got to get to the other side. It'd be extremely expensive on arrows to try to take you out. And you kind of can't hurt me from here, but I also don't want to deal with you in person. I just want to see how much damage a headshot does. So I just tricked you into getting stuck on the side of a wall until you despawned. Okay. Well, that is the most exciting thing to happen this minute. What the hell? Are you the pursuer? You look a lot like him. You just came up out of the floor. Why? Why am I worth anything to you? Should I not even be trying to fight you? You could probably off me with one hit. Well, I can hurt you, but I bet you would really... Yeah, I don't know your moveset, so this could be very dangerous. And you're very fast, so doing an Estus wouldn't work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the hell? So random. Why would you just come up out of the ground like that? The friend guide told me if I kept pushing through Soldier's Rest, eventually I'd come to a boss. But it seems like the only routes kind of take me back where I've already gone. Whoa, that's new. Why didn't I pick that up last time? Seed Tree of the Giants? I see. So I could... Maybe I could have spent that to make Armorer Dennis less of a pain in the ass? I don't know. Yeah, I don't have even a single attunement slot. Huh. So you can't truly use pyromancies on any build. Right? Hope I'm not wrong here. And the pyromancies don't take up traditional attunement slots. I'm making an asshole out of myself. It wouldn't be that bad to just purchase one attunement slot, right? It's not like it would cost that many souls. I could do it. It's just, how useful are pyromancies? They seem like they'd be less useful than just getting up close and slashing the shit out of people. So I didn't find any progress at Soldier's Rest. May as well just keep trying to pound my way out through the Bastille here. Torches stay lit indefinitely, huh? Good. Ah, damn! Forgot how hard those guys punch. So I've just come up with a name for them. They are the Punch Mummies. Oh, you can come out here. Just for an item, though. Well, souls and effigies always appreciated. I would definitely sign off on that. Buy that for $1. Well, excuse me, princess, and other 1980s catchphrases. You hit like a truck, but you're fragile. Just like my eco. I'm gonna get a lot of skulls in this undead place, aren't I? Well, that's what you get for scouring the depths of the layer of unbeing. God damn it. I'm lucky that didn't kill me. One of these days I'll learn. Aha, that's what the key does. Okay. And that's what the helper does. Animal cruelty. Slaughter man's best friend en masse, because I am a shitty, horrible monster. Very nice. Dropping loot that I actually like. I know it's supposed to be a Bastille, but I kind of feel like I just walked into somebody's barnyard. I hear more of those Bastille soldiers. There you are! You have a very distinctive audio signature. Common fruit. Does that restore health? Is that like a poison cure thing? What does that do? Really boost poison resist. Well, it's great and all. Might be handy in a boss fight. Oh, hi. Gotta kill you all incredibly quickly, or I get my face punched off. No way. No way. For real? But that's not the equipment I had in the last game. Because it was black leather was the name of the set, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, this is the set that my character started with in the last game. Which I ended up not really liking all that much. If I find the dark leather set, I will sure as hell equip that. Yeah, that's really stupid. I'm choosing armor based on aesthetics. What can I say? I'm a human being. Aesthetics do mean something to me. Bastille soldier, allow me to climb up your ramparts and chop the shit out of you with my axe spear. Or just stab you with arrows from on far. You're seeing a somewhat realistic motion they go through to reload their crossbows. I've fired crossbows before, and you actually have to like step on a retention hook in order to pull the drawstring back with enough tension. There's a reason they can shoot bolts like far enough to penetrate you and fast enough to penetrate you. Doesn't necessarily require the same upper body strength, or the same kind of upper body strength that a traditional bow and arrow does. Because you can use the power of your legs to pull back the string. It's pretty cool. If I had to choose between forms of archery, I would choose a crossbow. Honestly, I hope I'd never have to use either one, because violence is not cool. Fictional violence is awesome, but real-life violence is horrifying. I'm sure killing a lot of things and breaking a lot of barrels, but what am I truly accomplishing here? What? I'm not even certain what I'm looking at through there. Is that a statue? Green Blossom. Now, Green Blossom, is that poison control? No, that's just more stamina. Okay. Yeah, this is the... Somebody told me about this. You could use the Pharaoh's Lockstone here. What? That... Does it just light up the whole room? And put a mock-up face somewhere on the wall? Oh, I see. The Pharaoh's Lockstone shows you false walls. Okay. I've just come into the treasury of this Bastille, haven't I? Bone staff. Oh, yeah. It's a wand. For a necromancer. Oh. Yeah, you think you're all clever sitting up there, but I met your kind over in the pirate docks, and I'm just not afraid of you. Look how mercilessly and quickly I murder you. Maybe I'll just wander around here and punch your pottery. How'd you like that if I punched your pottery? I'm Harry Potter Puncher. What do you got for me, good Lord Zeus? Not much, huh? Parrying dagger. Useful for certain playstyles, but not for mine, sadly. I don't have the coordination to parry or riposte. Twin blade. There was a version of this I could have made with a prior enemy's soul. I didn't even look at its stats. Oh my god, 26 dexterity? That's crazy. I still can't use it effectively. Huh. But eventually my dexterity will get up that high, so... yeah. That might be worth looking at some point. Oh, priceless works of art, massive historical significance. I'm just breaking shit left and right. Nobody cares. Haven't run into a mimic yet. Soul vessel, another one of those. Talk to a certain someone and something might happen. That was true even before you picked up this item. Now, is this one going to be a trap? Not yet so far. Wilted dusk herb. Ah, yeah. Restore spell uses. This looks like it wants to be an elevator, but isn't quite getting there. And it's almost certainly an insta-kill pit. Tight, cramped corridors. What lurks in the Bastille? Hopefully many souls for me to harvest. Give me souls, give me souls, give me sweet little souls. Oomph. I've been here. I really should be more careful, but at the same time, I don't always feel like it. So all that got me back here. Tisk tisk. Not sure what to think.
Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you.
Oh, thanks.
I have no idea what it is.
It looks like a little wire cage in the shape of a human. Maybe like a knick-knack that would go on some old lady's china hutch or something, I don't know. Psh, people collecting material things, how lame. I realize the irony, not even irony, just outright hypocrisy. As I say that, and yet I've got 20 billion plushes on a shelf right beside me. Should I have let that barrel roll downhill? Wonder if it would knock this wall open. Huh. I've decided not to dump anything to attunement unless somebody tells me that it's really, really worth it. In fact, look how much... 2 more points doesn't even give me a single slot. Man, yeah, that doesn't sound worth it at all. The Pursuer again. What determines when you just show up out of nowhere? See if I can get that fire barrel to come down here. Don't veer off into the walls. Oh, come on. Now that I want you to roll it down, are you going to? Aha! That did knock it open. Nice. Although, kind of weird that enacting a trap might be necessary for... would it be necessary for progression? Was that optional? I'll find out. Oh, I can see that got me to the bonfire, but I'll see as soon as I off this dude. Ugh. Well, reaching a bonfire is always nice. Hopefully the dogs leave me alone. A smith? Really? Just watch where you're swinging that thing, please. I'll pay you souls, but you really are worrying me with the way you're swinging that thing around. This place really makes you go bug nutty, doesn't it? You're not going to work as a smith until you get an ember, I bet, right? Yeah. Alright, well, are your chests chests? And if so, can I pilfer from them without you wanting to hit me? Be really stupid if one of your chests turned out to be Mimic, but no reason not to be cautious. Single arrows? Really? You don't have anything better for me to pilfer? Well, Titanite's fine, I guess. Yeah, so you are not going to open up as a shopkeep or a smith until I get you an ember. Yeah, oh well. Huh? It's locked, and yet I was just on the other side of this door? Well, I mean, the enemies are still here, so that's probably why it's locked. If I were the smith, I would lock it too. But this doesn't help me progress. Nice to have a bonfire, but it hasn't gotten me anywhere. I wonder if I should actually try to kill the pursuer. Was that indeed the pursuer who was, you know, pursuing me over here? Because it looked like it was. Ah, well. Death becomes me, I suppose. Huh. How much more time should I waste wandering around without any sense of direction or purpose? There he is. It seems like random whether he's going to show up or not. Very strange. Yeah, now he just disappears. Color me like 3 to 7% confused. That's an amount of confusion that's possible, right? But what does it matter? That just goes back to the other part of the Bastille I was already at. Okay, well, that's probably the extent of the time I can spend. Maybe people can, once again, gently nudge me in the correct direction, tell me what I missed, what smart thing might be to do from here. Thank you as always.